Hi, my name is Joe and I'm with Fibertex and Supply. I'm here to show you how to properly install a Stiffy multi-piece connection. Start by using a piece of paper and wrap around the pole, squaring up the edges. Use a pencil to trace around the outside edge of the paper. Use a hacksaw to cut your pole according to your traced line. Use some sandpaper to smooth each end of the pole. Slightly angle the sandpaper to buff away any loose fibers on each edge. Try not to bevel the edges too much, as it will appear to be a gap between the two sections when put together. Each Stiffy multi-piece connection will be waxed and lined for an easier application. Next, dry fit the connection on both sides of the pole to be sure it fits properly. If not, use sandpaper to scuff the outside of the connection or the inside of your pole. Thoroughly mix equal parts of epoxy in a cup or on a piece of cardboard. Create a bead of epoxy with stick provided and spread a thin layer on the female side of the connection. Insert and rotate into the foot end of your pole about 6.5 inches and wipe excess epoxy off, and continue to the silver line on the connection. Again, wipe away any epoxy that is visible with acetone or solvent. Wait for epoxy to become firm and quickly break the connection. Clean away any epoxy off the connection and the inside of your pole. Quickly put back together and let sit for 10 minutes. Slide the other section of your pole onto the connection and examine the seam for the best possible fit. Make a mark on both sides of the pole for a guideline. In a different cup, mix more epoxy and apply it to the male side the same as you did on the female side. Rotate as you insert. About 6.25 inches, wipe off any epoxy. Remember, the epoxy has to cover the entire male side. Give one complete turn and stop at your alignment. Once the epoxy becomes firm, break the connection and clean off all epoxy on both sections with acetone. Quickly assemble your pole and let sit for 10 minutes. Again, take your pole apart to properly clean the connection in your pole with acetone. Wait 24 hours before use. You now have a Stiffy multi-piece pole.